Okay, so this video will be one of those that I kind of tried to look on YouTube for and I couldn't find anything at least the same. So it will be a teleprompter, but made with homemade objects. Not exactly, going to Amazon and buying it brand new. No, yeah, I know, you can do that. But can you buy one this big for cheap? I don't think so. And we're gonna try to do just that. What I have here, sacrificial rods, is gonna be one of these ONN whatever monitor mount wall thingies. Lenovo, nice monitor. If I'm not wrong, this is a 25-inch ThinkVision. It will do the job just perfect. And some kind of glass. Yeah, it looks like a full frame, but what I need from this one is to be at least as close as possible the ratio. This screen to match this glass, because we will do the mirroring on it. So with that said, I'll try to do something with it. Let me just put it on the other side. We have to cut this because unfortunately it doesn't work the way it stands right now. And for all of you that think I'm destroying some expensive painting, no, it's not expensive at all. It's just a painting. Or I should say a printing, not even a painting. Boom. And now on the back, we have to unplug a lot of things that seems like they were not put up the right way anyway. So makes it a bit easier. Doesn't look bad, but it's no use to me. And yep, just what I thought. It is printed. It's not really a painting. So it's like a Google image. Anyway, nothing special about it. Okay, so for now, I'm going to put the glass on the side, because we're going to be building everything, then insert the glass at the very end so we don't break it. Not that I'm known for breaking glass, but sometimes it happens. It breaks by itself just by me looking at it. So let's put it in the side. Okay, so what we're aiming for here is that this monitor will be probably this way on a tripod or table, whatever you want to put it on. And this frame has to come over this way to create the angle. And now to create that, I'll have to put some kind of hinges or something to hold it up. Or I'll probably, since this is this way, I'll probably be better putting it this way. Or put the monitor this here and put this one here so the glass rests on it while the camera would go from the back of it. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll see what kind of materials I can find around the house, because as I said, I'm not buying anything for this project except for what I already have. And yes, this mounting arm thingy here was actually $5, believe it or not, from Walmart back in the day. That means probably a week or two ago. So my idea is to make it hang somehow to some point and use as many of these parts for our build. How good that's gonna go, I don't know, because just to let you guys know, I don't read teleprompter. I don't even write a script for my videos. So yeah, I'm just doing it because I saw people asking for this solution. But so far on YouTube, I couldn't find anybody actually doing it. And I thought, well, why not me make it? What's the problem here? I can. I mean, come on. So if I put this here, that's the VESA mount. Would I be able to stick it to the tripod somehow? That is a great question that needs an answer, and I don't have that answer yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. Look at that. This is supposed to be standard, but somehow it just doesn't fit here. It's literally a millimeter off. Bigger, the VESA mount here. That is interesting. Well, now I see why it was $5, so yay to me, making a great choice again. So since this did not want to go the easy route, I thought in my infinite wisdom I would do it with these. So I opened 2 holes here. So what happens is that I'll put the 2 screws right here, so it will be just enough to hold it, and this will be mounted on the tripod, probably somewhere here. So now I can go ahead and mount another piece here to mount the camera, so it has just enough space, and this will be dead middle on the tripod. At least that's the idea. So we'll see how that goes when it comes time for execution, but for now I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so my brain now thinks that this is good enough. So this is what I came up with. 3 metal self-tapping screws to hold this. That looks Cool. For now, monitor goes here. This mounts on the tripod itself. You're gonna see that in a second. And the back, I'll mount another rail or extension arm to lift to put the camera through. But for now, this part is quite done. I have to work now on how to put this and this together so they're happy forever and ever. And let's do just that. You know, it's easy, right? Everything in life is easy. They said just wake up early in the morning and you'll be rich or something like that. But I don't know. I wake up every morning, never found $1,000 under my pillow. Maybe rich people work differently. Anyway, let's not get distracted like usual. And I'm gonna force these in. Yes. That's what I said. And it should work, hopefully, because they made the mistake and I'm the one to pay for it. Yep, only this side is refusing to go back in, but I'll just tap it a little bit just so it holds a little bit. I don't really need this. I'm not gonna put any weight on it. And perfect. And this monitor is quite light, so it's not really a heavy monitor. And it has what I need in this monitor, because I have HDMI. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, it has DisplayPort and VGA too, but HDMI is what I'm going to connect it to my computer to get the feed. And yes, you can connect the camera as well if you want directly HDMI. If your camera has that feature, you can connect it here and watch yourself instead if you wanted to. That can be used for that. But our primary intention right now is to make it as a teleprompter. And as you see here, I intentionally mounted it here. Because look what happens when I put the monitor down. You see, it creates that space there is just perfect. So it doesn't interfere with the monitor and it goes straight flat with the back of it. Now we have to think about the glass part and we're actually making some progress. I know what you're thinking. I should put some kind of mat here on the table and you would be absolutely right if I did that because this table is glass and as Jerry says, glass breaks. We're gonna see what we do about that. But first, let's worry about what we have at hand. How do we make this work? That is what we're looking for, this thing here. If I put a hinge on the bottom there, would not be a bad idea. I have to think, and my brain doesn't always work. I have to crank it to bring it online. So I found a piece of metal. Yep, Lowe's special. And I'll try to make this fit somehow. How? I don't know. Don't ask. But I'll try to cut a few of the sides so it fits inside there. So it creates that angle. Then it will be bolted to the frame and see where that goes. Wow. And if that is not perfect, I don't know what will be. It fits like it was made for it. Perfect. I'll take that. Okay, so I'll have to make a secondary hole measured there. Let me check from the other side real quick. So now this is the shoe that mounts to the tripod itself and I'll see where would be the best position and I'm gonna do it with a butterfly kind of tightener, fastener, whatever you want to call that. I'm gonna see what's the best for tripod, if that's a possibility. Okay, looks like this would be the best because it's the first hole there anyway. So I'll probably go with this one. Okay, let's see how that goes. The butterfly literally just fits by millimeters. I'll take that. I could probably use a reinforcing one. Let me see if I can find another one. I just don't trust it on one alone. Okay, since nobody says it needs to be cute or good looking, I'm gonna go with the regular one here. Who cares, right? Because the top, it will be on the back. So let me put it probably here. Be as good as any other spot. Boom. Okay, so this shoe will not go anywhere. Now, does it look perfect? Absolutely not. I never aim for perfection or cute looking. I could care less about that. Functional? Yes, that's what I care. And it looks functional so far. So if we put it on the shoe, it will hold. As you see, no problem. So now, after this, we will have to somehow install some mount for the camera from the back so the camera sees us. And then we put this and we throw a jacket or a tarp or something on top and we will be good to go. Just give me a few more million hours. And I know I can hear some of you there saying, ew, no, that looks bad, ugly. I'd rather spend $15,000. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Please share it with us. Let's see how it looks. That's all I care. Okay. Let me go with my stuff here and see how it sticks. So far, this is how it looks from the back. It's a tripod. Definitely one of my favorite tripods on planet Earth. It can hold an elephant if you put it here, but that's besides the point. Let me release this just a little bit so I can spin it around. As you see, now I can spin it wherever I want. Now, I'm gonna come up with a mount here for the camera. Let me lock it back in place. Boom, it's locked. Now I have to come up with a mount here to put the camera to be right on the middle right here. So what I did here, I found a cheapo microphone stand that I can raise it, lower it, and all that good stuff for the camera. This is beautiful because it has a mount on the bottom that I can put in one of the whole thingies there. And here I can raise and lower and all that for the camera. Boom. Just like that. And here is just a regular adapter because it had the microphone adapter here. Goes into this tiny thingy, as you see. And now on top, I can either put a camera mount or directly on the camera or whatnot. Let's go install it real quick. This is fun. So far, it's coming up good. So I'll try to record with my one hand here. I can either throw in one of these mounts. That's for the phones. So you can put a phone behind, believe it or not, instead of this other one. These are both Joby, by the way. Absolutely great quality. I like this one because you can take and put back on the shoe really easy. I put a cheapo camera here. This is not the camera I record with, but just to show you. As you see, this is perfect. And now I can just throw it in here, just like this. Boom. And now my camera is ready and I can adjust it here. Let me just do that. And now as you see, this camera will be seen through here, through there, and seeing the person, whoever, not me, but whoever would use one of these things. And now we are almost ready actually to connect the monitor with HDMI so we can record it and put the teleprompter on the computer. And I'll put one of the cameras to record something, probably my other Canon, so you guys can see what the camera sees and you're gonna see what I can see from that side. Just a second. So I turn the lights off just so you guys can see how it actually looks just to the person. And yeah, and I'm probably 10 feet away from it. Let me just hit play and see the scribbles that I wrote there. As you see, this is actually pretty good. Now, it's not perfect, but it's working and the camera is behind it, recording right now, but you cannot see it. Now, I would suggest you do it better than me. Let me turn the lights on really quick. And the reason I say you can do it better than me is that you can see the camera right there. And why is that reason? Well, let me show you real quick. For the life of me, I couldn't find any better thing than this. As you see, I can see the light through it. So that's not gonna work really good. That's why you see the camera on the back here. The camera is behind here. But if you find, I don't know, some umbrella cover or something that's a little bit thicker that doesn't let light go through, you would not be able to see the camera. But as per workability, looks pretty good. As you see, now you see the camera there, but you have to do a better tarp here and probably cover these corners here, and you'll be good to go. This is the screen itself. That's actually not looking that bad. It is connected here via, I ended up connecting it with DisplayPort because it was a little bit faster, and the power, and that's it. You have your 25-inch teleprompter that just works, especially if you do this part a little bit better. Well, I didn't do a great job because I could not find a better one than this for now. But that's how you basically build a 25-inch teleprompter that will not look shabby bad. I would say it's pretty good actually. So go ahead and do your own. Is these ones are quite expensive actually if you buy them in a store. These are not cheapo at all to buy this size on the store. Let me take that, well, it is some kind of sheet. That's what I put there. Let me take the sheet off and just show you the final product without the sheet. And this is now without the sheet. It doesn't look perfect, but it looks pretty good. And of course, you can do modifications to it as you wish, but as per me, I'm happy with it. And that's what I ended up doing on the camera part of it. Boom. And as I told you, the camera can be tilted, can go up and down, and this is perfect. I mean, you're not gonna get it any better. And that's what the camera is seeing right now, by the way, through the glass with no problems at all. Maybe the focus is not perfect, but you get the point. So it is doable with an older monitor, as you see right here, a 25-inch ThinkVision and around a 25-inch frame with a glass. And that's all. Seriously, it's not a rocket science to make a super big teleprompter. Yeah, you might need quite a good tripod. By the way, I will leave links on description to most of the parts you see here, so you don't have to suffer like I did to break the first ice, because I couldn't find this kind of janky setup, homemade 25-inch teleprompter anywhere online, or at least not on YouTube. And I decided, okay, well, maybe people like this stuff, and I hope it helps somebody up there. And we'll see you next time. I hope you learned something. And if you need any help, or you think I have more answers than I showed on this video, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please, because this video took, well, it's the 12th hour right now, let's put it that way. Mostly looking for the materials, nothing else. We'll see you next time. Bye!